What's up, guys? Honey Alice with you here, bringing you Sword Art Online Season 3 anime review. This was episode 13. This episode was real good. It was good in a sense of more world building and more explanation. It continued with Carolina, I believe her name it is, Carolina, the little wizard girl. She explains to Kirito more of the story about the administrator and how she had a problem that she was running low of memory because of all the years that she was living, and her flashlight memory was basically almost high, filled. So what she had to do was she decided to take somebody else and switch their flashlight with hers. It's like a link to add on so she can use theirs. And the first person she tested this on was actually Karina. And she kind of messed up when she did it with her because she basically gained all the same knowledge as her. Only difference is that she had a more mature body and she had battle experience, so she did it. So she had to run away from the battle. Even though they were battling for a pretty good while, and that was kind of interesting, but in the end, things are how they are. So she ran off, Caroline, from the administrator, and she came up with this plan of spying on people on the world until she could find an ally that is strong enough to help her defeat the administrator. And another objective for this whole thing is because supposedly the Dark Territory, the creatures are over there are all super strong and are building up an army to invade over. And once they invade over, they're going to diminish and destroy everything. And it'd be like Goblin Slayer meets Sword Art Online, technically. That's the best way I can explain it. And Kirito's like, fine, I'll help you. And she was like, you can only pick 10 people though that I won't erase when this happens, because if Kirito does help her get to the main office and she gets all the powers, she was gonna set everything back and delete everyone's flashlights except for Kirito and any 10 people he chooses. But after they had this weird moment where she hugs him, because she wanted to know what a hug felt like. She'd been by herself for so long and stuff like that, that she started crying and she was happy about it. And Kirito was kind of weird out because he couldn't really understand, but he kind of figured it out later on. And they explained the situation to Yu-Gi-Oh! And he was like, well, if we have to fight all the way up there, does that mean I have to fight Alice? Because I won't be able to fight her. Our main purpose was to go up there to kidnap Alice back. But now that we know she's part of them, how do I fight to get her back? And she was like, here. And she gave a dagger to Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! And anyone who stabbed to the dagger automatically get connected to her. And she said, stab her with this dagger, and I put her in a really deep sleep spell. Because now their new goal is to still reach the top of the tower, but they're going to reach the top of the tower for one thing only. Two things, actually. One, to steal back the memories of all the people that the administrator took. Because we found out that the administrator takes people's memories away, and she added this triangle jewel on your forehead, and she implants fake memories into you. And that's how she controls you. That's how most of her knights are controlled. All of them are. So they're going to go up there to take that, to save all the people, especially Alice. We're at the same time trying to defeat her. So Caroline can get the power of the administrator and set everything back to, right motion. But, that was basically the episode. It was more, like I said, it was more of a build-up episode. And there was a lot of technicalities about computers and administrators and all that other stuff. And I'm probably butchering some things wrong, name-wise. So forgive me about that. I'm not really a computer person. But, yeah, that was basically the whole episode. It was more just continuing that past and talking about trials and tribulations and deals. And also telling Kirito and Yu-Gi-Oh! That, I can give you your swords back, which are awesome weapons. But you guys still need more powerful skills. And she was telling something about divine skills, so y'all can be able to compete against the skills of the Interior Knights. So, and the next episode is called the Crimson Interrogation Night, if I'm not mistaken. So, and I believe we've seen that night once in the opening. Not the opening, but the first episode. That Alice saw the fight between the Integrity Knight and the Crimson Knight. So, I guess we're gonna find another one next episode. Maybe where Yu-Gi-Oh and Kirito's looking for this divine skill. They have to cross path for him. I mean, this is Sword Art Online. We need some type of action going on. That's basically what Sword Art Online is about. It's action, stop, some real life stuff, environments, blah blah. Then going back to the fight. So most likely we get a good fight scene next episode. But yeah, like I said, good episode. It was interesting if you're into all that world building and technical stuff, and if you're one of those fans that you like to see your character progress and make deals, and it'll be good. But again, it was a good episode. Some parts were confusing, like if you're not good at computer stuff, like some of the stuff that she was saying will probably be weird, but it was good overall. And it was nice to see it. But that's all I have for you guys. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can guys get notified whenever I post anything. And I'll see you in the next one.